dense strength, 10 reps on the minute for 10 minutes. This is the first set. Got to make sure that you choose a weight that you can handle, ideally, for the full 10 sets. Make sure that you're counting the reps. So it's really important that you get the set of 10 in. Once you've done the set of 10, it's fast and furious because remember it's every minute. So that set took us about 30 seconds. So you're looking at 30 seconds rest. So the weight you choose is going to be nowhere near what your 10 rep max would be. You're looking more at something like a 20 rep max, to be honest, because you're going to have very short rests. It's 100 squats in 10 minutes. So you're going to feel it. If you're not used to this type of training, you've got to make sure that you start nice and easy. Don't break yourself. Get something that's going to really create success. That's going to help you get all the way through. It might even be, for some people, that they need to rest and they need to miss a minute. That's absolutely fine. You've just got to make sure that if you miss a minute, you record it. So for some people, you could go 10 reps, miss a minute, 10 reps, miss a minute. So you get the 5 sets in. For some, they could do a set, maybe do 5, then fit in your rest. So you can do it however you want. But the main thing is that if you're new to something like this and strength training, that you take it a lot easier from the beginning. If you want to push a bit and you've been training for a while, you've been doing strength training for some time, then feel free. So feel free to push it. So third set. So that's 5. As it's getting, even on my third set, I'm worried I'm not counting properly. So make sure that you commit to the rep scheme and you try and count. I think that's 9, 10. Today, for me, I'm using the Cyclist squat version. So really tackling a bit more extra VMO work on the squat. So again, it's harder. You've got to know what the exercise is doing. So as part of the UPC club, we give people an exercise and we'll coach people through it. We'll make sure that we're giving them, for example, a target to do. And then on the target, obviously, it's up to them to progress over the coming weeks. Notice me breathing. I'm only on my 4th set now. So trying to start on the minute as well is important. So it's reproducible. Because otherwise, if you don't, then what starts to happen is you try and do it the week after and you were starting on a minute and 30 and stuff. You can't reproduce that level of work unless you're doing it on the minute. I think that's 10. So again, make sure you're counting. So 4 sets down, starting to feel it. I'm breathing even more now. I could make the decision and drop a rep if I feel like I'm not going to do it. So you've got to do what's right for you. You probably don't need to watch my full set now. You can switch off. But basically, I'm just going to cover now some of the benefits towards dense strength after this set. Notice me breathing, like I've said. So we're getting a bit of cardiovascular. What people don't realise with weights, they just want to lift a heavy weight and rest. That's absolutely fine. What we're doing with dense strength is we're pushing the lifting, but almost turn into a bit of extra cardiovascular work as well, because we're challenging a couple of the systems. I think that's 7. Good. So before you switch off, benefits are, remember, dense strength, quick, EMOM, reproducible. I'm doing 100 reps in 10 minutes. How long would that take you if you were doing the traditional strength training? Really good way of focusing on form, keeping the weight lighter, reducing the injury risk, but getting the feeling that you need in a short space of time. Good. So 6 set for me. I'm done now, Reese. Alright. I'm gonna just do the last set. No, I'm gonna. So I've put it back on for set 9 and 10, just to show you where I'm at, and also keeps us accountable, which I'll touch on the reasons why you need to be in the group. So just being mindful of me range and me reps. That's 4. Me speed, I'm not trying to go too fast. I think that's 6. Legs are really feeling it. 8. It's a grind now, but I want to be advanced. I want to work on that 1% of being better. So I've got one more set. So the key thing is, that's what the community will do. If you're around people, people will be lifting now. You've got more chance of doing it. If you're in the gym by yourself, that's the reason I put the video on, because I've got more chance of sticking through, doing it, pushing myself. So I've got one more set. This keeps us accountable. So when I'm ready, last one. That's it. Again, same range, same speed. I want to do, I think this is 10. I'm going to do one more just in case. So I know I've done everything. So the message is, find a weight, make sure it's right, make sure you keep your depth, prioritize your speed. What does it look like for your 100 reps? Sometimes it might be 5 reps on the minute, could be 3. The program and what we're demanding is 10 by 10. So give it a go, choose a weight, see obviously how you feel.